Welcome to Center of Light, all you beautiful, sexy human beings. Yanava here. Tonight, I am going to be sharing with you Center of Light blessings. It's exactly what it is. It is a blessing. First, I want you to let me know if my vocal, my audio, and my video get out of sync. Please let me know. I'm not sure if it's Facebook, something going on with my computer, or my software. Keep me informed, please. It means a lot to me. Tonight is a Center of Light blessing. It is. No messing around. It is a blessing. I have 0 dropped frames. That's a good thing. Center of Light blessings. Divine Q&A that you get to be a part of, if you choose, to whatever level that you can. What is the state of the world? Swamiji Viswayogi, his real sacred name is Bhagavan Sri 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 Viswayogi Viswamiji Maharaj. Big title. What is the state of the world? Maybe later I will go into spirit mode. Hopefully he will vessel. If not, Yanava. If not, we all just go to bed and wake up tomorrow and look at a brand new, beautiful day. He's coming to Memphis. Again, what you have seen on the right hand top portion of that screen, this beautiful sacred man. Hello, Lincoln. Hello, Rod. Everyone, look at this man on the top right. He is the rock star for tonight. Kelly Bauman's in the house. Allie Joseph. Rod Bland Drummond, Memphis legend, fool. Lincoln. Dana. Joey Sehan. Nori Love. I love me some Nori Love. My gosh. David Murray Raper in Florida on vacation. It's Cajun French for vacation. Vacation. The Shasha, Carm de Shasha, Kelly Curtis, Mary Emelung, Elwood, Chris Summerhill, Steve Stone, what's up, bro? Anthony Shelton, John David Powers, Rena. Let's see who's in the room in this regard. Pretty much everyone I named. So tonight is not going to be about, quote, per se, lesson. Not that you need to be schooled. I'm going to share some beautiful stories, beautiful ideas, divine stories, divine ideas, powerful stories, powerful ideas about my time with Swamiji. We just call him Swamiji. The time is now. God is on earth. Swamiji, listen to this. This is his ninth incarnation on the earth as a God-realized soul. He was the first Lord Dattatreya, Lord Datta, incarnation of God to ever beat feet on planet Earth. This may not gel with you, and that's okay. I don't go to church on Sunday. I do this every day of my life. I'm sharing that with you because I love you. And I want you to hear something that you just may have not been privy to. Because I love you beyond measure. It is my pleasure to be in your treasure. Together we get in the trove. All the divine delicacies, all the little delightful things that we play with as humans. I am here to empower you beyond the level of being human. Swamiji is here selflessly for the sake of humanity. Swamiji is not human. Check this out. He may look human. One moment. I'm looking for these pics. They're amazing. And I'm going to explain them. And then I'm going to commercial break. Commercial. Lavender Soul. A song break. How's that? Swamiji. I'm looking for Swamiji with... Give me a second. This is Swamiji with myself and my son. What you are experiencing, you think you are just looking at a picture, and you are, but that's not all that's happening. You are looking at something that you are taking into your experience from the highest plateau of creation that looks like a human form in a body, and I'm blessed, and so is my son, to stand next to him. Look at the glee and the joy and the ecstasy on my face. Look at the enlightenment in my son's eyes. Swamiji's hand being up like that, it's not just to say, "What's up, dog?" Though he may be saying, "What's up, dog?" What is happening, he's transmitting energy through this photograph. You are receiving what is called Shaktipat. Shaktipat. You are receiving higher transmissions from this image alone. I want to find this other image of Swamiji. Hang on. There we go. How beautiful is this? He is here as the unifying energy of God to bring humanity together. No creed, no code, no sect, no doctrine, no walk, no talk. There's only one caste, the caste of humanity. That's it. When an individual, listen to what I'm sharing with you. My brother Wayne Walker, I'm going to dedicate this entire show and all the beautiful, loving, powerful energy of my heart and your hearts that come from this show to Wayne Walker, just because he's a beautiful friend of mine. Okay? What's up, Gisela, Rick Vito? So, when you're in the presence of a holy man, as such I just showed, I'm going to show it again for those newcomers. Wow. God on earth. God on earth. This is his 9th incarnation as God on earth. He's not human. He looks human, but he's not that. Why does the divine come in human form? Period. Question mark. It's so that we can see for ourselves how the divine acts and behaves, so we can mimic the motions, as to why we call ourselves Christians because of the Christ, or Buddhists because of the Buddha, and so forth and so on. What you have seen a moment ago. He's not a human being. That's not what he is. It's not what we all are, but that's not what he is presently. Blessed are you to experience this presentation. This is not for ratings, and this is not to me to be cool. Blessed am I to be in the experience of such divinity. This is like Jesus or Buddha or Krishna or everything that you thought was ever important and beautiful to the hilt, being in the presence of personified. Blessed are you. Blessed are me. Blessed are we. It's crucial. Right now, it's crucial. We're in a period where everything divine can be lost. But not on my watch. I hope not on your watch as well. So, after this Lavender Soul or whatever song break, I'm going to come back with this presentation of how you can be a part of this event. And in the event that you can't make it, I will make this a live event. Why do I do what I do? Because of the joy it brings me simply to be with you. Everyone who knows me knows that I mean that. You are loved beyond measure by me. Gonna be right back. Song break. How about some Peter Coyle? This simple Irish guy wrote the simple Irish song. And the recording is not so perfect, but it's perfect. There should be no other recording of the song. That's how imperfectly perfect it is. Peter Coyle, I miss you, bro.
Love is here, it's here to stay. It's here for everyone around the world each and every day. Love is true, love is pure. And if you find yourself in love, my friend, you'll feel the love for sure. Love is you, love is me. Love is everything about your life that makes you want to be. Yeah, love is here, it's here to stay. Yes, love is love. Love is waking with a smile each day when things ain't going right. Love is being there for the ones you love through darkness into light. Love is seeing the world around you for the great place that it is. Love is being there for each other when there's problems with the kids. Love is here, it's here to stay. It's here for everyone around the world each and every day. Love is true, love is pure. And if you find yourself in love, my friend, you'll feel the love much more. Love is you, love is me. Love is everything about our lives that makes us want to be. Yeah, love is here, it's here to stay. Yes, love is love. Yeah, love is here, it's here to stay. Yes, love is love.
There's the time when you walk by, I see you in my life for all time. I've touched your face 1,000 lifetimes. I know the way you talk in rhymes. The breath you take is part of mine. As you float before my eyes, you touch my hand, it makes me cry. Just to know you're there, just to know you're there. So here we go again, lifeless ones with a friend. Another chance to let love in. And in another life, our eyes will meet one more time. I see you in my life for all time. As you float before my eyes, touch my hand, it makes me cry. Just to know you're there, just to know you're there. As you float before my eyes, touch my hand, it makes me cry. Just to know you're there, just to know you're there. As you float before my eyes, you touch my hand, it makes me cry. Just to know you're there, just to know you're there, just to know you're there.
Welcome back to the Center of Light. I hope your life is effulgent, that of 10,000 sons and daughters. I'm going to be sharing with you some amazing, miraculous stories of my time. Blessed are you Tonight we are talking about Center of Light Blessings. Divine Q&A that's going to happen really soon in Memphis, Tennessee. You will be a part of it if you cannot make the trip to Memphis. I will be sure of that. Thank you, Dora, for saying share, share, share. Yes, please share my work. My work is diligently of my heart. And I want you to be in that space with me so we can all hang out in the Garden of Shiva, the Garden of Infinity, the Garden of Jesus, for whatever, forever and ever and ever, as conscious souls, conscious beings. So much so that we lose our soul, that we begin to amalgamate in such a way with the spirit that the soul, the corporeal part of us, simply vanishes. Do you want that? That's a question. Do you want that? Say yes! Exclamation point. I want that. I want that. I'm going to have it. I'm having it now. So now I want to share with you some events that are going to transpire really soon. I am going to be at the Memphis Agri Center on September 21st and 22nd as a keynote speaker for the spiritual fair called 4 Points Expo, put on by Victoria Smith. Get your loving spiritual ass to Memphis if you can. If you can't, I will be doing as much live broadcasting as I can. Stones, healers, readers all day, speakers all day. There are 5 keynote speakers, myself, Dr. Rita Louise, Larry Flaxman from Discovery Channel, Ancient Aliens, Lynette Marie, I don't remember the other guy's name, Randy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. You want more information about it, let me know. September 20. Let me get this right. I'm going to save mine for the last. The last is best, so they say. So let me show you this particular screen of Swamji coming to Memphis. God on earth is coming to Memphis. And do not confuse the body with the energy of in the soul in that body of being human. It's not. Hence the reason I'm going to share you some miraculous experiences in just a bit. I Am Us Peace and Unity Festival, September 22nd, 2019, 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pink Palace Museum Theater, 3050 Central Avenue in Center of Light. 3050. Let me deduce the numbers. 3, 30 and 50, 3 and 5 is 8. That's infinity when it's turned sideways. Pink Palace Museum, Mansion Theater, 3050 Central Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. It's free, open to all ages, featuring interfaith. That means all the religions are going to express their heart about what they believe and why they believe it. It does not get any more powerful and or beautiful than that. Featuring interfaith dialogue, multicultural performances, compassionate sharing, welcoming spiritual leaders. The divine man you see in this picture, Sri Viswayogi Viswamji Maharaj, of course, he's going to be the keynote speaker. Baha'i faith, Buddhist faith, Christian faith, Hindu faith, Islamic, Jainism, Jewish, Sikh, Sufi, multicultural performers. African, Indian, Hawaiian. Oh, wow, this is getting redonkulously cool. Hispanic, Native American, European, community service groups for compassionate sharing. Hosted by Change, acronym, CHANG. Unity Churches of Practical Christianity, Viswayogi Foundation in cooperation with the Pink Palace Museum. September 25th, Wednesday night, 7:30 to 8:30. If you are in the Memphis area, show up. It costs you nothing. It costs you it costs you the bringing with you back to the department store your spiritual receipt and say, I want my money back. Here's your chance to get your spiritual money back by being in the proximity of this light that will engulf you into a space of, oh my God. If you can't make it, I will be posting this live. September 25th, I am going to be having a divine Q&A. I get to talk to God. Doesn't make me special. It makes you special. Here's your chance. You can come to Memphis. So what I would like to offer you now in this forum is, here's your chance. If you can't get to Memphis with your question, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're separate. Oh my God, I have to be there because if I don't, that's not what that means. Your participation makes you here, makes you present. So what I want to ask you now, take your time. Please don't give me a lot of comments. Give me a paragraph and I will read through it. Or if you can, because I believe in you, give me a simple sentence of something as a human being that is so important to you. And I don't mean I'm going to ask God if and when I'm going to get married. I want you to dig a little deeper and a little wider and a little broader and a little more unifying than that. Why is this happening in the world? Don't get into politics. Just simply ask from your heart. Why is this happening? Why are the skies being sprayed? Why are vaccinations poisonous? Why are this or that? Don't ask that particular type of question. What you want to ask, because he won't answer it. He would just, in fact, I won't filter it through as a question to ask. What you want to ask is, why is whatever happening in the world, and most importantly than why, is what can I do? So between now and the end of this presentation and my time with you, send me that. And if you would, say, here is my question, Keith. That way I know you are specifically asking that question. I need 10 of those from you. And if I get more than 10, I will filter through using my intuition to see where Swamji leads me to. He's not human. He is not human. He looks human. It looks human. It's not a he. In fact, it is more of an it than it is a he. Here's my question, Keith. Of what you think an answer response would be to help you and everyone else as to why you would be selected. To ask God. Have you ever had a chance to ask God questions? What an amazing moment that is. I have, and I'm grateful. And I want you to join me on this train toward Ascensionville. Inward, where God is upward, where God is metaphorically. Forward is where we're going, regardless of whether you're conscious or not. But we want to go conscious toward a something. Inward is upward, is forward, is toward a something. And I'm going for it. I'm riding the train to Ascensionville. All right. So now that you have the rundown of the events, let's see what's happening in the room. Whoa. Lisa Anderson says, I am coming. Lisa, I want to read to you, and for those who are interested, actually, I'm not going to read it. If you're interested, say, Keith, I am so interested, I'm actually planning on it kind of idea, I'll always check my forum later. I will. And I will send you the address. The address was given to me tonight. It's in my beautiful sister's home, Angela, who's been sheltering and his assistant for 30 plus whatever years. In just a moment, if you allow me to share my heart, my master, which is your master, who might look different. It might look like Jesus, this or that or the other. But it's happening now. When I get back from another song break, I am going to share with you some of these amazing stories. They're not just stories. They're not fanciful ideas that come from being passed down through the grapevine effect of century after century after century, generation after generation after generation. What I'm going to share with you are things that are present, which is going to generate within you. I have no doubt within me. Just in the remembering of the miraculous experiences I've had with Swamiji to date. Tonight, this is the rock star. Not the guy on your left. It's the incarnation of God on your right. Cutting his own incarnation birthday cake is what you're looking at. So tonight I'm having fun thinking about my Lord. I have many lords. Jesus is my Lord. One of the top. They're all beautiful to me. They all have something for all of us. Let's go into a Lavender Soul break. We're coming out with a new album in the near future. We're writing this new album presently. This album is called Beautiful World. So let's play something from Beautiful World. The new album, when it comes out, working title as of now is called Atmosphere. Ambiance. What is ambiance? It's that which you fashion all around you. When you have a brand new house, and you want to decorate your brand new house, you decorate it how you feel with decor. It's called you creating your ambiance. Well, I'm taking ambiance to another level. Ambiance, yes, I'm creating my house, my home, which is really your consciousness of what you believe and how you think it should look or appear. My dear, I am here to share with you that when you create a very simple altar in your house, it will help to alter you when you put everything powerful and beautiful upon it. It will remind you of your own sacred divinity. Your altar will alter you. Lavender Soul. I'm going to send this out to Swamiji, my Lord. An angel of love. I'm going to share these beautiful stories with you shortly. Angel of love, will you always be with me so I can let go?
She turned to me and told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. I lay surprised at the simpleness of her soul. Wasting away in a sea of uncertainty. She had stayed with me for days. I needed love in so many different ways. And as I watched, she floated through the room. And as I cried, she was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me beauty of your soul. I turned away, her light was so blinding, the energy of her love. She said goodbye and turned into a dove. As I watched, she floated through the room. And as I cried, she was there to dry them too. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Hold me and don't let go. Hold me, never leave. Never leave. She turned to me, told me life was not too easy unless you can let go. Reveal to me the beauty of your soul.
Welcome back to Center of Light on this beautiful Sunday night. All my sexy, beautiful human souls and Yana Bites. Tonight we are speaking about, we are speaking, not just me. We are speaking. There's a communication happening beyond what we can understand. It's called relationship. And I'm jumping on that ship, that boat. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Down the stream, not up the stream, down the stream to bliss. Tonight is Center of Light Blessings. Divine Q&A with God. You get to have a conversation with God if you can get yourself to Memphis. If not, I see that people have been posting their questions towards that event. Thank you, Carolyn and Lincoln and others that I may have not looked at just yet. What is the state of the world? When I am going to spend my time with Swamji, Aginos, I want to tell you I really enjoyed your time with Paul today. I really enjoyed the dialogue. When I asked Swamji, when you are around a highly evolved extraterrestrial or ultra-terrestrial beings of light like Swamji, you can, it's suggested that you don't just run your script on these beings. Because as pure light, if you're not clear, they will mirror to you your problem in a way that you will wish that you never posed to them such a question. You can't run your script on these higher beings. You can't. You can. I advise that you don't. So Swamji's coming to town. And I'm going to ask him questions, particularly after you have to be clear. And I know when I'm in my clarity. Because they sound like, the questions that run through my mind sound like he would say, yes, Keith, you can ask me that question. That's the question you want to ask me. So I can answer you fully as you and everyone else being human, because he's not a human being. He looks like a human being. He's not that. So I have to be very, very clear about my questions, which is, what is the state of the world? He will not answer political questions. He won't. He cannot get involved. It's called divine free will. It's your covenant with God. So God cannot get involved. So I have to be very clear. So my questions would be, not blaming politics. Why is there, not why, but what can me, Keith, what can we do about the skies being sprayed? What can we do about this happening? What can we do about all the pedophile human trafficking? What can we do? It's always about taking responsibility. And the divine loves that shit. It'll pour into your vessel and say, thank you for asking the right question. This is what you can do. Otherwise, asking any other type of question falls on deaf ears. What is your question? I will pose it to Swamji. I will give you credit. Whatever book I wrote, whatever. You will be involved with all of this, not because you're seeking attention or seeking notoriety. It's because you're loved beyond measure. Let's see what's happening in the room, and I will get down to sharing some of my miraculous experiences with Swamji. Go get your tissue. Go get you something to eat. Your heart is about to be burst wide open. Let's see who's here. Trihapakuku, I sent you a Facebook inbox message. You won some free time with me. Not that I'm so special. You deserve free time with me. My point is, I'm here to be of service for you because of what happened last week. Stephen George, Abigail Engel says she met Swamji. What's up, Aubrey LaBeouf, Carl Laperouse? Abigail says, yes, I had my chance at meeting Swamji and asking him a question. It is something I will never forget. Augie says, hello, Keith. The Spirit is with you tonight, brother. The Spirit is with you as to why you're blaming me for your own glory. I really enjoyed watching your presentation, your interview with Paul Brighton. The Qigong guy. Love it. Hello, Phyllis. Baseda Dorel. Lincoln says, I can feel what that must be like. What an amazing experience it must be. Bro, I'm about to open you up. Phyllis says, hello from Wisconsin. Shared. She gets a Facebook love. Please share this everywhere. My new book is coming out. I want to show you this. And I'm not creating a cliffhanger. I got to go through my gamut. My new book. Cover reveal. July 31st, 2020. But I'm also doing a course right now, or very soon, October 2nd, Power Connection Purpose. 6 weeks, I will bust you wide open course. You have to sign up now so I can send you the details. Online, live video form like you see now. No one has access but you. 4 models for alignment. Immediate experience, because we want to be convinced that something is worth my time, my money, my heart, my energy, my effort. Q&A forum. But one thing it does require is all of you. It requires all of you. And again, September 25th, now we're getting down to what I like as fun, and I want to share it with you. Why do I... Thank you, Abigail. You're lovely. Thank you. Kelly Curtis. Kelly Curtis, you are in my view, my scope. Rachel Woolham says, I am still hurting Keith. Stop hurting me. I am still hurting, she's saying. Rachel, I asked you to contact me. I know life happens and you couldn't or you didn't. Contact me. I don't want to make this public. You're still hurting physically because you're still hurting subconsciously and or consciously, emotionally. I'd rather do that on one-on-one with you, darling. You deserve your privacy. And I appreciate your bravery. Hello, who is this person I just saw named? Let me use this instead. Zoya Sutton, thank you. I'm going to get to your questions shortly. Violetta Siren, what a great name. Says hello. So I'm going to add her as my friend because I'm coming to stalk you. Well, bless you, dear. My time is very busy, but when I say contact me in this slot, Rachel, it's kind of important. Always try me to contact me, but when I can, I will. I am not overlooking you, I promise. My sister, I think it's Abigail. I want to make sure it's Abigail. Someone, I think it was Abigail. No. It was not Abigail. It was my brand new friend who does not allow me to friend her. Please friend me, Zoya. Zoya Sutton. She asked the very powerful, important question. I don't, you know what? I think her question was intended for Swamji. And I will keep that in mind. But I will also dare to answer that for you. Because Swamji is with me and I'm with Swamji always. Zoya, here's my intuition, inspiration, wisdom nugget, love nugget on that. She asked the question, we need freedom in our life. How do we do that? That's a beautiful question. We need freedom in our life. What do we do? Freedom does not require anything from you, Zoya Sutton. Freedom does not require anything from you, Zoya Sutton. If it required something from you, that would not be freedom, wouldn't it? So freedom is just that. It is your divine birthright. Dear one, do you see that you are free? Simply, you're just free. It doesn't require anything. I love your question, and it served its purpose. But freedom implies and requires nothing from you. Nothing. That's your answer. In fact, there cannot be a greater answer. I'll take that one on me. Calvin Renando says, freedom comes from seeking God. In this moment, we are here simply for the reason of seeking God. And therefore, there's your answer. Beautiful. So now let me get down to sharing with you some of my miraculous time with Swamji. I'm going to put some music on. Give me a sec. One, because I love music. We all love music. but two, because I'm going to turn my air conditioner on and I'm going to use the music to drown out some of the drone of the air conditioner. Give me one moment.
Let's shed some light.
So we have a commercial break.
Just activate, spit, and mail it in.
Activate.
All right, so I'll be right back. I'm going to turn my air conditioner on. It's hot. So is my video and my voice off from each other? Yes, no? I got to turn some air on. Gonna be right back with some amazing stories. All right, y'all, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome. Tonight we are speaking about this rock star. My God. And I mean that literally. So now I'm going to share with you some really powerful stories. I love stories. In fact, your life since you were young has been fashioned around stories. Your belief in Jesus, your belief in everything that's lovely, your belief in the world. Stories are very important. I'm not talking about the unconscious stories of, well, let me tell you what this person did to me yesterday. That's not the stories I'm referring to. I'm talking about the stories that inspire, to acquire something higher, to fall back yet again consciously on this earth as a human being into the divine fire. The experiences I'm going to share with you now surround my time with this divine man. He may look human, but he's not human. Here we go. I want you to take, please, if you want to experience something today, not that you don't, not that you haven't, not that you won't, just take a breath. A breath to instigate. What a great word. We think instigate means something bad. Let's use the word instigate. Into the gate. I want to instigate something with you of a divine nature. So let's instigate some of the spiritual trouble. You spiritual bad boy or bad girl, you. Take a deep breath. I want to feel something. Take another breath. I want to feel something deeper. And take another breath. I want to feel that something even deeper. So now I'm going to share with you my miraculous times with Swamiji. His 9th incarnation on the earth. 9. 9 is the number of the divine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is no other higher number. So yes, there is, Keith. There's 10, 11, 12, 13. No, there is not. After 9, it curves within itself, which is a feedback loop. which creates expansion into your divine mansion of who you are at your essence. How I Met Swamiji Viswayogi. Sri 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 Viswayogi Viswamiji Maharaj. That is his sacred name. Lord Datta, that has walked on this earth 9 times since the beginning of this earth as God. You are blessed and loved beyond measure to hear this presentation. I was writing this book for the love of God, a spiritual journey about that man. It took me 14 years. Blood, sweat, and ecstatic tears, my lovely dears, and I cheer to you. I told myself one day, many years ago, tomorrow I'm going to read the book again and go through all of it. Make sure everything is grammatically correct, and I'm done. This is my 3rd time of declaring I'm done. 3rd time's a charm, right? When I corrected the last grammatical whatever on the last page, a comma or whatever, and I hit save on the document, I stood off of my computer chair and I declared to God, thank you. What a joyous ride this was. And my phone begins to ring as soon as I stood up. And it's a friend of mine I have not seen in years by the name of Mona Winfrey. She says, hi Keith, how are you doing? So we did the meet and greet for 5 minutes. She goes, Keith, the reason I'm calling you is because a divine man from India found you astrally. He found you with your astral body and found you to ask you to interview him on your radio show. This is how I met this man. Though I have not physically seen this divine being of light before physically, I showed up at Unity Church in Memphis on Walnut Grove on a particular night. He's never seen me physically. Maybe he has because he's divine, but meaning physically. We've never seen each other. I'm in Unity Church, standing in front of the altar. You come down the aisle from the back of the church where he came, take a left. 3rd person on the right is Keith. 2nd person on the right is my sister, Anjana, who is Swamiji's associate. So Swamiji decides he's going to parade down this aisle in all of his glory. Listen to this story. As soon as he turns left to go up to the stage, he had to turn left to come toward me. Check this out. We never met. He looks at me and says, I've been waiting on you. What do you think happened inside of me? Not because it's about me, because about the alignment of that when I finished that book and I was told he's coming for you. And the whole time that he did his presentation on peace and world unity, my sister Anjana from India, who is his associate, kept saying, Keith, do you notice he's looking at you? Good sis, he would not stop. He would not stop. Does it make me special? It makes me joyful. And said, what do you think that means? She said, he wants you to be his disciple. His discipline of unification, love, power, might, peace, light. So when a few days later went by and I was able to actually interview Swamiji. I want to show you this beautiful Lord on the earth today. He always sits on a throne. It could be a simple chair like my computer chair, draped with a sari, Indian silk, on a throne. The intention is throne. He is upstairs, and I got there at about, let's say, I'm just going to make it up. The event started at 8 o'clock, and I got there at 7. 7:15, Anjana comes down the stairway and says, Swamiji knows you're here. He wants you to come up and talk with him. So I move up the staircase and beat not my feet, my heart towards my Lord. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was spiritually crapping myself. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to behave. I just knew that when I opened that door in his quarters, my life was going to be forever altered. And when I walked in that room and I crossed the threshold, everything beyond beautiful that you can imagine was explained to me. My heart busted wide open, and I knew this was a memory of mine that I have long forgotten. My own divinity, your own divinity, that we have forgotten. And one of the first things he told me was, always good to see you, as if he's seen me before, which he had never had. Always good to be with you. And he told me directly, you have always been with God, Keith, in very many lives. Last life very powerful. This life very good, but last life very powerful. He's not human. He is so far beyond human. God takes the role of human so we can understand what it requires from all of us to move to the next plateau. As above, so below, on forever it will go. God is here yet again today in the incarnation of this divine, realized God-man. You don't have to like it. You can be upset. You can be disposed. You can be cognitive dissonance. It doesn't matter. So, my sister friend, Anjana, God's associate, her beautiful young son back when Swamiji said, Anjana, don't let anyone come into my quarters tonight after 10 o'clock. God spoke to Anjana and the family and said, don't come in my quarters after 10 o'clock. Of course, the whatever year-old adolescent, 10, 12-year-old son, he's curious. That's the beautiful of youth. They're curious. He asked a question directly that you and I as an adult would never ask God because it seems so whatever. But he said in his innocence, what will happen if I do show up in your quarters after 10 o'clock? His name is Anoop. Anoop. And Swamiji went on to say, you will not understand what you see. You will not understand what you see if tonight you enter my quarters after 10 o'clock. Anjana will correct me, but I think on that particular night, I am sharing with you my miraculous, not because of me, I'm the miracle experiencer, because of you, that you are experiencing me sharing this beautiful testimony with you. You are blessed. So Anup said, what will happen if I show up after 10 o'clock tonight? Swamiji said, you will not understand what you see. This so happened to be on a particular day of the year that Swamiji, Satya Sai Baba, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Nanak, and all these divine beings of the like. Listen, this is nuts. Listen to this. This is true. This is how it all goes down. That all these divine beings on whatever day that is, they collect basically as a divine council to find the purest person on the earth other than themselves, if they happen to be such a one on the earth, and push their divine light through to help anchor the energy of heaven on earth. So the point is, he said, don't come in my room after 10 o'clock. Because he's probably going to look like something we cannot mentally understand. For those who don't understand, if you saw such a thing, you may say, oh my God, this is a monster. It's simply because the monster is in one's own mind, that they cannot understand the level of the divine. I'll be right back. I got more stories to... And Elwood says the sound in the video is off. Dang it. I don't know what to do about this. Thank you everyone for sharing with me. I like quality. Though you may turn your eye away and hear the information, I can't do that. I won't do that. Know my love is with you forever. You are loved beyond measure. It is my pleasure to be with you in a treasure trove. I will see you soon. If you're interested in any of these events,